The next thing I'd like to tell you about is our spray lubricants. Well, all of our lubricants, but our spray lubricants is our Dilube, WearGuard, and Super Lube. Dilube is by far my best lubricant. 200 degrees and below, nothing can touch it. It's a 200 Timken load, and it is also probably 50 times lubricity of grease. The Super Lube it's made for 300 degrees and above. I've also used it at room temperature, and it still outperforms all greases and lubricants, even my red grease. WearGuard is good 0 to 600 degrees. After 600 degrees, you get up that high, then it's going to start burning out, and I'd rather see you get into the Super Lube. Super Lube is going to kick in and outperform WearGuard above 300. Dilube is going to outperform it below 200. So you just need to find out which temperatures your molds are going to be running at. If you have quite a variance of the different heats or temperatures of the mold, not of your resin, I would just go with one can, go WearGuard, and you're covered. But these two are going to outperform it below and above that temperature range that I told you about. The other lubricant, spray lubricant that I have is my Extreme Penetrating and Pneumatic Air Tool Oil. It has the WearGuard formula in it. So it has a penetrant, it has a dispersant agent, and then after everything evaporates, what's left behind is the WearGuard. So you have this great lubricant. I've put this on my lubricity machine, which I've already shown in another segment with the Dilube. I've done this test, and this Extreme Penetrating lubricant has outperformed all the other greases also. So I would just suggest anyone that in the different situations, if you have anything with chains like bicycles or anything that's going to be hard and that you want hard to spray into and also to penetrate into, this is going to give you the lubricant that you need. And then when it comes to the red grease, this is a solid and it's very tacky. This is a 65 Timken load. Like I think I had mentioned before, that the most of the greases that are out there on the market are anywhere from 12 up to 24 and 30 Timken load. This is a 65 Timken load. Dilube is 200, and the WearGuard and the Super Lube are 150 Timken load. So a lot of pound out, a lot of thin out it'll stand up to. The next product I want to show you is Easy Spray grease. It is my red grease that's made into a spray, and it takes about 5 minutes for this to set up, and then you'll have my red grease. But if you've got something that's really hard to get the grease into a hard to reach spot, you're able to spray this way back into it, and it's once again the same 65 Timken load, and it's going to give you a fabulous lubricity. This is after about 5-7 minutes after we've sprayed this. It changed from a froth over to this thick red grease, same as our regular red grease. A little bit pink color, but that's mainly from the solvents that were in it. This is Easy Spray grease that has been sprayed on here. Comes out frothy to start, takes about 5 to 7 minutes for it to solidify, and then you've got your regular red grease. When you'd want to use the red grease is whenever you're going to have a zert fitting. It works great for anything that's got a ball bearing. It has to have a solid grease so that as the ball bearing comes around, it can pick it up as it needs it. I am not able to take any of these aerosol sprays and put them into a ball bearing or your brakes, but you can also use this. Since it's a bentonite, this is a clay base grease. It's totally waterproof, salt-proof. Dirt's not going to break it down. Some of the lithium greases, they start to break down even at room temperature. This one won't break down, and it's good 0 to 600 degrees also.